This strange candle melts from the wick outward, and with each inch reversed, time rewinds. But once lit, it cannot be stopped, and those who use it may erase themselves entirely. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into a world of flickering flames and mysterious oddities with a candle that burns backwards. This isn't your average candle. No, sir. This one defies the laws of nature and burns from the outside in. Imagine lighting up a candle and watching as it slowly melts inwards towards the wick. Sounds weird, right? Well, that's just the beginning. As the candle burns, it seems to rewind time around the point of its light. Each inch that melts reveals a moment from the past. People who have used this candle describe it as a portal to the past. It's like a time machine that runs on wax and flame. But why would anyone want to open such a portal? And what are the consequences of tampering with time itself? Let's find out. At first glance, the candle appears no different than any other. It's about the size of a regular tea light, maybe a little bigger. The wax is a deep crimson color and the wick is braided tightly like an old rope. There's something about the way it crackles that's just a bit off though. When you stare into the flame, it doesn't dance and flicker like a normal flame. It seems almost mechanical, like a clock counting down the seconds. But what really sets this candle apart is how it burns. It starts from the outside of the wick, melting inwards. The flame doesn't gobble up the wax, but instead the wax seems to recede from the flame. It's like watching a movie play in reverse. And here's where things get really strange. As the candle burns and the wax melts back towards the wick, it doesn't just reveal the wax underneath, it also seems to rewind time. The air around the candle begins to shimmer and the flames take on a hypnotic quality. Anyone who stands too close to the candle finds their memories begin to fade, their past slowly being erased as the candle burns down. The people who found this candle were adventurers, explorers seeking lost relics from ages past. They had heard rumors of a hidden cache of magical items sealed away in an ancient tomb, and they had spent years searching for it. Finally, they had located the tomb and were now deep within its shadowy depths. The explorers had brought along a few candles to light the way through the dark tunnels. It was while they were examining one of these candles that they realized it was not an ordinary flame that flickered before them, but a portal to another time. The explorers were a diverse bunch, each with their own motivations for seeking the lost treasure. There was a battle-hardened warrior named Gareth, a quick-witted rogue by the name of Lyra, and a scholar known only as the Archivist. But despite their differences, they shared a common thirst for adventure and a desire to uncover the secrets of the past. The discovery of the candle that burned backwards was a surprise, but it was also a risk. Using it could allow them to see moments from the past, but it could also erase their memories. Yet the allure of the unknown proved too strong to resist. As the candle burned, they saw the tomb as it had been centuries ago, filled with guards and booby traps. They watched as pharaohs walked the halls, their faces obscured by the darkness. The explorers were amazed, but they were also in danger. The candle was unstable, and as it burned, the walls of the tomb began to shake. The explorers knew they had to escape, but as they fled, they realized that the candle had awoken something ancient and evil within the tomb. The explorers split up, each taking a different path through the labyrinthine tunnels. Gareth, the warrior, decided to stay close to the candle, hoping to use its power to fight whatever evil they had unleashed. Lyra, the rogue, wanted to find a way to seal the tomb once more, believing that doing so would stop the candle from burning backwards. The Archivist, however, wanted to see more. He wanted to learn what secrets the candle held and what purpose it served. As the explorers searched, the candle continued to burn, its flame growing brighter and brighter until it was a raging inferno. The tomb shook violently, and the explorers knew that they had to work together if they were going to survive. Gareth used his strength to hold back the crumbling walls, allowing Lyra to reach the controls that sealed the tomb. But as she did, the archivist stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Inside, he found an ancient altar with strange symbols carved into its surface. And in the center of the altar was a book bound in human skin. The archivist opened the book and realized that the candle was not just a relic from the past, but a curse. It was a temporal curse, a punishment for those who disturbed the peace of the dead. The book contained rituals and spells, and the archivist could feel its power coursing through him. He closed the book quickly, knowing that he couldn't control such power. Lyra had managed to seal the tomb, and as the entrance collapsed behind her, Gareth and Lyra regrouped. They had survived, but at what cost? The archivist was gone, consumed by the dark magic of the book. The explorers had uncovered a secret that was best left buried, and now they had to deal with the consequences. The explorers had managed to escape with their lives, but the candle that burned backwards had changed them. Gareth was haunted by the visions of the past, unable to sleep or eat. Lyra, meanwhile, was consumed by guilt over the destruction of the tomb. And then there was the archivist, who had embraced the darkness and become a vessel for the evil that lay dormant within the tomb. But as time passed, the explorers began to heal. Gareth learned to control his visions, using them to help guide him in battle. Lyra, too, found a way to move forward, dedicating her life to protecting ancient tombs and artifacts. As for the archivist, well, his fate remains a mystery. Some say he vanished without a trace, while others whisper that he is still out there, searching for more powerful artifacts to add to his collection. What's the moral of the story? Well, some secrets are best left buried. Tying loose ends can lead to more problems than it solves, and knowledge is a dangerous thing when it falls into the wrong hands. The candle that burns backwards is more than just a strange occurrence. It's a metaphor for the mysteries of time and the dangers of tampering with forces beyond our understanding. It's a reminder that not all relics from the past are meant to be unearthed, and that some secrets are best left buried. So, what do you think? Would you use the candle that burns backwards to witness history firsthand, or would you leave it undisturbed? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to show your support. Your support means everything to me. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world. Who knows what wonders and mysteries await us all? Just remember, some candles are best left unlit.